But now, here's where things get wild and crazy. If you said yes, you're wrong. It's actually not cheating. It's fine. We were on a break. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Zoom you in for the eye look. Also, don't mind my yellow teeth. I am currently drinking coffee, and no, I am not going to stop for the video. I am super excited about today's eye look because I attempted to recreate a makeup look from a makeup artist that I look up to a lot. Her name is Gabrielle Alvarez. I'm gonna put her look on the screen here. Are you kidding me? I feel like I wanted to recreate it, but my shape definitely got away from me a little bit. Gabrielle's shape is just so crisp and perfect and beautiful. You should totally follow her on Instagram. If you don't, she is so talented. I could scream and shout, and I want to recreate a bunch of her other looks because she's so good, but I used my Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 3 palette for this today. I actually went in with my Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof black gel liner as a base. You guys know I love a black base for Multichrome, and then I went over it with my Danessa Myricks palette. So really love the way it turned out, but that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to find out whose beautiful makeup look I recreated today. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in my third bi-weekly makeup rotation. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my last bi-weekly makeup rotation, yeah, I cheated, I strayed, I gave in to temptation and used a few products that were outside my makeup rotation. But you know what, when I initially set out to start doing these rotations, it was not to like be super strict and be like, oh, I can't look at any other makeup products if they're not in my rotation. So it's actually not cheating. It's fine. We were on a break. But anyway, so yeah, last week I was just so inspired to play with multichromes and some of them weren't in my rotation. So you know what? It's fine. But this week I'm really excited because I'm giving into the multichrome madness that I was craving last week, and I'm gonna bring a bunch of fun singles. I think that'll help keep me inspired because not that I wasn't inspired with my rotation last week. In case you missed it, last week I had the Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey palette in my makeup rotation, which, oh my gosh, I loved having this in my makeup rotation. I created such beautiful looks with this, but I also had the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette in my rotation last week, and oh yeah, I did not use this even once. That's not true. I tried to use this one time, and I hated the way that the look came out. I still love this palette. I don't know why, I just like was not feeling it last week. I thought I would use it in combination with the Pat McGrath palette more, because there's some complementary colors, but I just kept using the Pat McGrath palette on its own. But you know what? Lesson learned. In the future, I'm not going to include two large palettes in the same rotation just because I feel like it's a bit too overwhelming. But anyway, that was the last makeup rotation. Now let's talk about the makeup that I'm going to be using for the next 2 weeks. So, if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to see all of the makeup that I'm going to be rotating and trying to get more use out of, then I encourage you to please subscribe. And keep on watching because it's coming at you right now. Oh, but first, let's take a quick look at the makeup looks that I wore for the last 2 weeks. Like I said, I did not use the Beauty Bay palette at all, so these are my Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey makeup looks. I really love how all of them turned out. The shimmers in this palette, are you freaking kidding me? The shimmers are so good. I did not expect them to be that good, and I know it's Pat McGrath, right? I know it's Pat McGrath, but I kind of just assumed it was gonna be overhyped. This was my first time using Pat McGrath shadows, by the way, but yeah, they're not. Sorry to your wallets, they are absolutely worth every single bit of hype that they get, and I think if the Celestial Odyssey palette comes back in stock and you like really powerful shimmers, then you might want to think about buying it, but manifesting a sale for you, of course. Anyway, so I created a lot of beautiful looks using the Celestial Odyssey palette, and then I also created some looks using my Danessa Myricks Twin Flames Multichromes, like this beautiful eye look I used the shade Serpentine with, and I did say last week that I wanted to play with my Danessa Myricks Multichromes more, so that is what I did. And then I created this look also using a Danessa Myricks Twin Flames Multichromes and a palette that was not on my rotation. But you know what? Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so now let's talk about the makeup that I'm gonna be using this week. Like I said, it's multichrome madness. I want to give in to the multichromes. Look at all these beautiful single shadows. I'm so excited. I'm like talking about my makeup rotation like it's only eye makeup. It has face makeup in it too, and we are gonna be switching up the face products quite a bit. One thing I'm really good about with these makeup rotations is sticking to the same face products because I feel like in my makeup routine, that's not as exciting to me, except for blush. Blush is always very exciting to me, but I feel like in my makeup routine, like eyes, I like to switch up day to day, but with face, I'm fine to use the same foundation, concealer, bronzer, like over and over again. So last week I was using the Huda Beauty Glow-ish foundation as my glowy primer, and I did really come to like this a lot more using it the last 2 weeks. I feel like I like it more on its own now. Yes, it doesn't really give any coverage, but there were a couple days where I just like didn't feel like doing a full face, but wanted just like a little bit of coverage, and this was really nice. I'm starting to really like this Huda Beauty Glow-ish. That being said, I am bringing back my Auric Glow Lust because this is just my favorite glowy primer of all time. It's so freaking good. I miss it and I want to have it back, so bringing that back. But we have a new foundation this rotation. Ooh, it rhymed, how exciting. But we have a new foundation for this bi-weekly makeup rotation, and that is going to be my Salt New York Sneaky Balm. This is a balm foundation. I'm so excited to have this. I used this in my video last Friday where I was trying out a bunch of new makeup, and I just absolutely fell in love with this product. I'm wearing it today again. I just love the way it looks, which this is really exciting because I have been obsessed with my Rare Beauty Liquid Touch foundation for the last like 6+ months. I've barely used anything else other than the Rare foundation, so the fact that I'm bringing a new foundation into the rotation and I'm not like forcing myself to do it, like I actually want to use this on the day-to-day, yeah, this is freaking huge. I'm so impressed with Salt New York. I'm definitely gonna buy more from them soon, so excited to have the foundation in my rotation. Concealer, we're keeping it the same. My Flower Beauty Under Eye Color Corrector and my First Aid Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealer. Bronzer, we're also keeping it the same with my e.l.f. Putty Cream Bronzer. It's the only cream bronzer I have right now, and it's just been so dry out. My skin really, I don't think my skin can handle a powder bronzer right now, so that's why I'm keeping this. But like I said, I want to buy some more from Salt, and I think I'm gonna buy a bronzer from them soon, so very excited about that. And for blush, do you think I'm sick of my Danessa Myricks Luxe Cream palette yet? If you said yes, you're wrong. I'm not sick of it. I'm in love with it, and I really don't want to use any other blush. I never expected to be here. Here's the deal. I'm such a blush lover. I figured I would go like a week using this and want to start reaching into other blushes, but I don't. I only want to use this blush palette. It has every color I could ever need. I kind of want to go back and get the nudes one too. I don't though. I don't really want the nude colors. I'm saying that because I just want more of her blushes, but I don't really want the nude shades. But I feel like I don't really need any other shades. Like there's never been a look that I was creating where I felt like, ooh, there's not a blush shade in here for that, because I mix my own blush shade every time I use this. Occasionally I'll just like pick one shade and go with that, but most of the time I'm mixing my own shades. Like today I'm wearing this shade and this shade and this shade, so that's really fun. I'm not sick of it yet. Sorry, not rotating this. I'm still having so much fun. I'm also wearing it as my lip color today, so yeah, we're keeping the blush palette in here. But now here's where things get wild and crazy. We're switching it up. For eyes this week, I am bringing in my About Face Fractal Glitter Eye Paints. My sweet friend Kate sent these to me. Thank you so much, Kate. That was super sweet of you. And I only used them the one time, and I've been thinking about them lately. I feel like I've been seeing people use About Face more on my Instagram lately, and it's just really inspired me to pull out my glitter fractal eye paints. These are so cool. They have a little built-in brush, like it looks like it would be like a squeezy thing, but look, it's not. It's got a little brush and everything, and these are so pretty, and I want to play with them more, so they're coming into my makeup rotation. And then I'm also going to be bringing in these single shadows that Copacetic Cosmetics very kindly sent to me. I have one more that doesn't fit in my palette. I gotta get another magnetic palette as soon as possible, but they sent me a bunch of beautiful singles, and I've only got a chance to try a couple of them, and 4 of them are multichrome, so like multichrome madness, bringing in more multichromes and some beautiful iridescent shades. Some of these are multichromes too. It's very exciting, so I want to keep playing with these. And then I'm also bringing, I know I said I don't pick eyeliners for these, and I don't, but I just want one more opportunity to show off my palette that I built with Glisten Cosmetics because it's so pretty. So this is in the makeup rotation, even though I use whatever eyeliner I want to use, so I'll probably use more than this, but look at how pretty she is. I made her myself. Oh, how fun. And then I'm also, I know you're like, this is so much eye makeup. I don't care. I'll bring in as much as I want. So I also have some singles from Pretties for Your Face that my friend Amber sent me like a couple weeks ago, and I haven't gotten a chance to use them yet. And I've heard such good things about Pretties for Your Face, like their single shadows, so very excited to use these. She sent me some beautiful colors too. I mean, just like, look at that goldy yellow, that beautiful green, lots of pretty colors in here, so I want to use those too. I really need a bigger magnetic palette. it though. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then lastly for eye makeup, I am gonna be using my Danessa Myricks Twin Flame Multichromes again because can you blame me? They're everything. These will probably be in every makeup rotation forever because apparently I'm into liquid shadow this year, liquid multichrome specifically, so excited to have those in here again. And then I'm also bringing back my Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Flakes. I only used them once over the last like 2 weeks, my bi-weekly makeup rotation, so definitely want to bring this back. Basically, I just want to use a bunch of multichromes. I just really want multichromes all over my face, you guys. That's why I got all these stuff in here. Even these about face, like this is a metallic, but this one has like a duochrome like blue-green flip to it. So I'm all about the transformative shades right now. So very excited about that. Oh, and now we get to round it out with lips. Very excited about lips. Last week, I didn't really stick to the lips I picked for myself. Remember how bummed I was about removing the Tarte Maracuja lip balms from my rotation because I was like, I gotta try something new. I can't just keep using these. We're bringing it back. Why would I take away something that I love so much? I am bringing back the Tarte Maracuja lip balm in the shade Very Berry. It's just such a good shade for all of the eye colors I feel like I chose for this, you know, because it's a nice, subtle berry shade. It's just so pretty. And if you guys have been following me on Instagram and in my past couple videos, I've been super into purple tinted lip balms, so more purple tinted lip balms in this rotation. I also have my Naturium Phyto Glow lip balm in the shade Plum. So excited to keep playing with this. And I'm also bringing in the e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Delightful. And this one will be really fun to have in here too because out of all of the lips I have chosen, this is the only like cool tone purple, so you know, something a little different here. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm sure I forgot something. Like I said, eyeliners, I kind of just use whatever I want. I really just wanted to show off this palette for you here today, but eyeliners, I kind of just use whatever I want. And as with the last couple weeks, if I really want to use something, because here's the deal, I don't like to be stifled creatively. I decided to switch to a makeup rotation for 2022, unlike 2021, where I was doing a project pan and like really trying to focus in on a few key products to use. So the idea of switching to the makeup rotation was to give myself less restrictions, you know, to give myself more products to play with and to be less focused about like panning things. So anytime like I'm feeling restricted, anytime I'm feeling creatively stifled, I'm like, oh no, abandon ship, flip all the makeup over. But the solution to feeling creatively stifled is just to break the rules and in turn decide there are no rules. So yeah, that's, like I said, I might just pick other stuff in between this too. I still think it's okay though, because when I have a makeup rotation, it's kind of like, these are products I want to use at least a couple times, you know, like I want to use all of these products. I'm gonna get use out of all of you, even if I stray, even if I play with some other palettes, because halfway through the week my Blend Bunny Blends palette comes in. Yeah, this is coming to me on Wednesday, so this will definitely be included in the rotation too. Got a lot of new makeup coming to me. I just love playing with makeup so much. I still want to do rotations though. I still want to play. I still want to be included. And yeah, like I said, I think this will be good just to like remind me that this is all stuff that I have and I want to use. So yeah, did I cover everything? I hope I covered everything. I feel like I get so rambly on these makeup rotations, but they're so fun because I just get to like show you my makeup and be like, look at all the pretty makeup I'm gonna play with this week and look at all the pretty makeup looks I created. So it's so fun. I don't know. Let me know if there's something in my collection that you want me to throw in for the next rotation. Is there something that you've seen me use that you wish I would use more? Please do let me know because I'd definitely love to use it for you. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, check me out on Instagram, @glamgonyc. I post on there every single day, so I would love to see you over there. Check out my description box for all of the makeup details of the makeup on my face today. Also down there, I will have a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources to support the Asian American community, and resources to support the LGBTQ+ community. So please check out those links if you haven't yet. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll multichrome you later. Haha, bye! It's Multichrome Madness.